this video I'll be going over Viper. Why did he release 1500 albums? Did the young lean copy his video style? And is 17 actually legal, pops? If you like the video, please subscribe. Literally most of my viewers aren't subscribed. Viper is an American rapper, producer, felon, actor, and a real estate dealer. Viper's music has names that really make him special. My Krakistan army will annex Israel, playing Rocket League instead of voting, and rap and progressive trance now. He was born in the worst place in the world, Arkansas, but moved to Houston when he was 6. And much like most people from Houston, he sold drugs, used drugs, and grew up listening to DJ Screw, which influenced his music style a lot, seeing as he has made 1500 plus albums and most of them are chopped and screwed music. Here's him with a shoe on his head. Viper's most popular album is You Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack. His face here is a corrupt version of his own album, The Southwest Hooligans, released 2 years before in 2006. This cover became a meme for obvious reasons, with people making their own covers using his face. It was released in 2008 and gathered a strong cult following. And the cult following consisted of people browsing 4chan and Houston's drug dealers. This is even Viper's favorite album that he's made. He's made over 1500 albums and all of his music is self-produced, self-written, and self-recorded. You Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack remained obscure for many years after its release. But then one day, Viper decided to drop the title track on YouTube. Boom! People saw the hook and fell in love. News sources started reporting on the album and it gathered millions of views. When he made this song, he was involved in dealing drugs, and he made that song in his own words as a calling out to the world. My story in the trade at the time. He says the message of that song is whatever you're afraid in life, take it by the horns, and that he's not promoting crack, but to him crack is like weed, you know, you do it once and you'll get over it. And he said that the You Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack money was essential when he was paying for real estate classes. We'll get to the whole real estate thing later, man, trust me. His music can be classified mostly in the cloud rap and the hip hop genre, but he doesn't let you get comfortable. You think he's doing cloud rap vaporwave shit? Then boom! Fuck rap and progressive trance now. Remixes Money Machine, suicided Epstein, and those Iranian pussies gon' get smashed by the Marines. I'm enlisting. His music is truly bizarre. Like, people think Drain Gang is weird, but they haven't listened to I Eliminated Daft Punk to Bring Bobby Shmurda Back, Equal Exchange. But not all of his music is like that. For example, his breakout track, You Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack, is the most listenable out of them all. But that really isn't saying anything. Jehovah's Witnesses are more listenable, and to be honest, I just slammed the door in their face. He has a few songs you could listen to and leave with a smile. The Chinese Ain't Do Tiananmen Square I Did is one of those songs, but the best has to be Fuck Rap and Progressive Trance now. Mostly because Viper's beats are okay, but as soon as he starts singing, you want to turn off the song. So, Viper being smart, he doesn't sing on the track, and it's only an instrumental. According to him, he set the Guinness World Record for the most albums made in the year 2013. He also added that it's not documented, but if anybody wanna get it written, let them know. Releasing this many albums without caring about quality would still be unimaginable for most people. But most people don't make albums named They Pen Ain't Mightier Than My Pistol. How does Viper do it? A lot of people like to call themselves hustlers. Like how Billie Eilish made a whole song in its entirety during quarantine. Kanye made 3 beats every day for 3 summers. Viper makes 10 to 20 songs each day. Making music can be expensive, but that's just the propaganda the CIA tries to feed people so there are less local SoundCloud rappers. Viper's cost effectiveness would even impress the most Armenianest of Armenians. He has his own home studio, which consists of FL Studio, Korg Triton, and an Yamaha Motif. Because he has his studio at home, he doesn't have to pay some dude who posts FL Studio on his Instagram stories, so it's very cost effective for him. He said that he can make a song in 15 minutes. 10 minutes of the song goes to making the beat and 5 on the flow, and then he goes to the next one. If I set a goal to get 2 albums in one day, I'll do it. If you got 365 days in a year, I'm making 2 albums a day, all new material. It shows how I'm doing it. He also has a lot of lyric material because when he was in jail, he wrote around 500 songs. The exact number is kinda iffy. He once said 2000 songs, once 500. A huge influence of Viper is DJ Screw. He used to be famous in the 90s and was famous for chopping and screwing songs. Recently, a lot more slowed and reverbed or chopped and screwed songs are popping off on TikTok, but the jailbait teenagers on my For You page don't give enough credit to who really deserves it. Viper did it first, and the more you start going down the rabbit hole of this man, the more you believe that he's the 1% and we're the ones getting the sprinkles of water. DJ Screw, being from Houston, the same city Viper's from, was a huge influence. So much of an influence that most of the albums that he drops are where his previous songs have been chopped and screwed. He's clearly a fan of Screw. He's mentioned him in his past interviews, and being from the same city, you know, represent, man. Viper's first ever song that was released to the public was actually a part of a movie soundtrack. Fifth Ward, released in 97, was directed by Viper's brother, and Viper was an actor in the movie. There's even a scene where he's at a house party with DJ Screw. The actual song that was featured from him is actually not bad. The song was named Choppers, and it's your average 90s rap. His voice is actually clear here, and he doesn't sound Romanian, although his lyrics do sound like an average Romanian who blasts Russian trap in his black old BMW.
Oh my god, we are going to go to the disco tonight, it's going to be great. Is that your smart? This is going to be...
He sometimes reverses his songs after he's done with them because, I quote, "When you have a really good song, it sounds better when you reverse it." Now, he actually has a good amount of experience with being an artist, not even mentioning the fact that he has over 1500 albums released. He started playing the piano when he was 5 years old, then started playing the organ from his dad's church when he was 8, and because a lot of people said he had a good voice, he sung in the church choir and wanted to do something in the music industry. He originally started off with singing, but it wasn't working out, so he switched to rap. He went through a growing process in his rap career. When he was transitioning to being a rapper, he was trying to be more of a rapper than a singer. In his earlier music, such as Hustling Thick and Southwest Hooligan, he was doing exactly that, only rap. But as he ventured further in his rap career, he went back to his roots in R&B. Now a lot of his songs are a lot slower and a lot more R&B, more singing on the hooks, and also occasionally uses autotune. The interviewer compared him to T-Pain, but
kind of copying like the T-Pain sound a little bit.
Yeah, kind of like the T-Pain sound. My sound is a little original.
This interview took place in 2016, and his goal was to be a household name in the rap game, combining R&B and rap. No joke, this man has potential to text kids, but we'll get back to that later. His instrumentals range from listenable to actually good. It might just be that I've been listening to him so much, it's driving me insane, and I've completely lost all my music taste. But his latest song's instrumental seems good. Viper runs many questionable businesses, and he's had a lot of questionable actions. But before we get into that, huge thanks to the sponsor of this video, ExpressVPN. A lot of people talk about it. We all know what we can do with it. You can access region-blocked content and your privacy is protected with it. But the thing they didn't mention is how much money ExpressVPN can save you. A lot of you have a Netflix subscription and are currently paying $9, $14, or $18 a month. If you just switched your VPN to another country, such as Argentina, you could get Netflix for $3, $4.9, and $7.2 respectively. There's a game on Steam you wanna get, but it costs too much. Oh man, I wanna buy this Steam game, but I'm in the US and it costs too much. If there was only one thing I could do, boom, get Valheim for $2.41. These are the most popular subscription services in the US. They would cost you $36.98 monthly, but with ExpressVPN, you can get them all for a little over $8. If you want cheap prices, don't want Mark Zuckerberg to know everything about you, click the link in the description, expressvpn.com/Gattsu, to find out how you can get 3 months free, and in case you don't like cheap prices, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. As all good stories start, 4chan got involved and there was a post made. Okay, this is getting out of hand. Viper's latest videos where he's posing with crack whores seem to have originated from a scam he's running on Backpage. Has them post for a shoot and promises them that they can make up to $10,000. All bullshit, of course. Then he gives a link to the Houston Backpage website. I tried visiting the Backpage, but the feds visited them first. When you click on it, it takes you to the United States Department of Justice website and tells you that Justice Department leads effort to seize Backpage.com, the internet's leading forum for prostitution ads, and obtains 93 count federal indictments. So yes, it was actually being used as a website for prostitution. You can see in the link that Viper promised them $10K per month, non-stop monthly income, and you get cash the same day. He also runs a real estate company company Free Movers Incorporated. The Free Movers Incorporated stock is estimated be worth 50 cents a share within a year, and you will be able to sell your stock for $200,000 or more. Let's see what this company is about. The owner and an additional mover showed up to move me in a handmade trailer with no lights in the inside, holes all in the flooring, a door that didn't properly close, attached to a mid-sized pickup with only one headlight. Both movers had no shirts on and smelled of alcohol. I contacted the owner and he says that he doesn't have a broker license, nor does he have proof of services rendered. According to our records, there are no records of the people that he's invoicing for ever living at this property. Do not use them. This company is a fraud company. They sent the Whitfield apartment to collections and they claim to have done business with us when they are not even an approved vendor with our company. They cannot provide an invoice, and the person, Stephanie Hernandez, does not exist as an applicant or even a piece of traffic. No one ever answers the phone. You leave a message with the machine. I smell a bunch of bullshit. He even sells a cassette and the CD of the album Free Movers Incorporated, saying that it will be personally autographed to whoever buys it. Any proof I found said that it just wasn't true. They never received the CDs, let alone an autograph from a crackhead. Viper usually gives out his phone number to the public so anyone can text him. So one user with an MC Right sticker catfished Viper by pretending to be a 17-year-old fangirl. My friends and I wanted to see if he did live concerts, but then we saw he was being really weird, so we were just like, fuck it, let's catfish him for an hour. As he pretends to be a fangirl, the first question he asks is, thanks, what grade you in, what town you in? Then the real question, are you a girl, send me a pic. She mentions she's a virgin, and then Viper says that basically, come to Brazil, man, come to Houston, and you will get $1 million deal with me. I'm reading absolute haram right now, right? And then at the end, they pretend to be his father texting him, like in the very last message, like, why are you texting my daughter? She's only 17. And things like that. And he responds with, 17 is legal, pops. I don't know, I'm gonna finish this off with this. I've always thought Viper was mentally lacking. How the fuck you gonna be producing from 2006 and can't put out a track that doesn't sound any better than Kinda Not Shit? I know he's writing the meme, but the guy... But the guy's fully retarded. Don't smoke crack. You might be a coward, but you won't be Viper. Thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and goodbye.